Well, check your calendars. Today, June 30th, is the deadline to file the FAFSA free application for federal student aid for the past academic year. This includes all federal aid money, loans, work-study grants, and more. Paying for college is no easy assignment. Take a look at these interesting facts. Women hold roughly 2/3 of all student debt in the United States. Black women carry about 20% more student debt than white women, according to the American Association of University Women. So just how are students tackling the enormous task of paying for college? Let's hear from some students themselves.
So with student loans, I'm a first generation student. I take out all the loans in my name because my mom has bad credit, but that's just kind of how it is systematically in the Black community. I'm still young and I know loans have an effect on your credit, but I was if I really want to go to this institution and I feel like it's betterment for my future, I'm gonna do what it takes. FAFSA really didn't give me anything, even though my EFC is $0. High school, they don't really teach you up until your senior year, and it's kind of last minute about scholarships. So in my mind, literally, I was thinking the whole time that people would give you scholarships, and I didn't know that you actually had to apply.
It didn't really dawn on me that I was 18 years old, basically signing my life away when I was getting money to just be able to go to school. I started paying interest every so often when I remembered, and it just seemed like a drop in the bucket. When I paid it, it would just build right back up. So in my head, it was just what is the point of doing this? It's just something that has made me scared to graduate. I hope that I'm going to law school. I'm studying for the LSAT right now, but in my head, I'm is this something you're going to go through with?
It's been really tough, and I struggle because, as an out-of-state student, my tuition's about $10,000 more than in-state students. Last year, right before COVID hit, I had to take out a really big private loan because I had no other option. I wish it wasn't just, so hard to, pay for school, especially when it's a social norm and it's expected that you go to school.
And joining us now for more on this is the president of the College Girl Foundation and author of How to Pay for College When You're Broke, Jessica Brown. Jessica, thank you so much for joining us. A great name of your book. Why is financial aid such a big hurdle, and just how major is student loan debt in this country?
Well, financial aid is such a major hurdle because there is no manual or rules and steps for students and their families to follow in terms of applying for financial aid. And additionally, when you are in high school, there are not many counselors or high schools that are equipped to teach you the importance of the free application for federal student aid and truly understanding that application. So that has been the biggest challenges for students and families in terms of applying to college, is really understanding the FAFSA and the true cost of college, as college is extremely expensive.
And Jessica, obviously going through the process is challenging for a lot of people. So what are your tips on navigating all of this?
Well, my tips for navigating all of this is staying organized during the college process. If you know that there are 5 institutions that you may want to potentially go to, it is going to be critical to your financial success that you begin to create an Excel sheet. So this way you can manage what are these schools' costs? How far is it from where you are from? Because if you are from Washington, D.C. and you're going to school in California, those costs also have to be added to your annual expenses for college. So it's important for students to stay organized, to make sure that they are reviewing deadlines. Every year annually, the FAFSA opens up on October 1st. So financial aid works as first come, first serve. The quicker you get your financial aid in, the faster these institutions can notify you on how much financial aid you are eligible for. So it's going to be important to make sure that you're sticking to deadlines and building relationships with the financial aid office, understanding your student account, understanding the fees that you are about to pay for, to really understand if this institution you are choosing is financially feasible for you throughout your matriculation.
Really good information there, Jessica. And we saw how the COVID-19 pandemic affected so many aspects of our lives. What about students and their families? How did it impact their financial situations?
It extremely impacted students and their family situation, as many of their families are now unemployed during this time. So if they were able to financially assist their child on their college education journey of paying, now they are not. So right now it is going to be important for students around the nation to begin to apply for scholarships. Annually, over $100 million in scholarship money goes unclaimed. So it is important that these students begin to find those resources so you are not in a whole bunch of debt once you graduate, and you could be financially free so you can secure all of life's luxuries. So I would strongly encourage students to apply for scholarships and use the app called Scholly, SCHOLLY. It is a great app to use. It is very user-friendly and very inexpensive to use monthly.
And Jessica, some of the statistics surrounding student loan debt are staggering. Women hold roughly 2/3 of all student loan debt in the U.S., and Black women carry about 20% more student loan debt than white women, according to the American Association of University Women. Why do women, and specifically Black women, carry this much more debt?
Well, we carry so much debt because we are coming from families that, one, are not financially educated about college and really how much it costs, or we are waiting until the last minute. Student loan debt is more than credit card debt in America at $1.7 trillion and is impacting 43 million people. But the biggest demographic is African-American women that it is impacting. So it is going to be important for our success that we ensure that we are teaching financial literacy early on so that all demographics are making the best informed decisions on financing and securing their college education.
Absolutely. And Jessica, what are the most important things you think students should know going ahead to the future about financial aid, especially coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic, as you've been talking about?
One of the biggest things that students should know is that there are so many resources out there. You have to just stay on top of your student account. Do not wait until the last minute, because that's what happens, is that students end up making poor financial decisions at the last minute because they did not have the funding available. So they're turning to private lenders for loans that don't have fixed interest rates like the federal government. So it's important that these students are making better decisions, that they're making relationships with the financial aid office and following up with their department. If you're a journalism major, go to the dean of the journalism department. See what scholarships or funding may be available. There's funding in your community if you're a part of a church, if you're a part of any organizations. Even if you are interning, there are internships that come with scholarships. So it is important to find these opportunities if you want to live a financially free life post-graduation.
You've got to find the opportunities. Jessica Brown, president of the College Girl Foundation and author of the book, How to Pay for College When You're Broke. Thank you so much for all of this good information today, Jessica.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.